China is making waves, and not just in the metaphorical sense. The country is set to complete a massive $7.5 billion canal, a project that has captured the world's attention. This ambitious project is not in some remote corner of the world, but in a strategically significant location that could alter global trade dynamics. This canal is poised to be a direct competitor to the Panama Canal, a waterway that has been a cornerstone of international shipping for over a century. The world is watching as China flexes its economic and engineering might, showcasing its ability to undertake and complete such a colossal project. For over a century, the Panama Canal has been a vital artery of global trade, facilitating the movement of goods between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. It connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, saving ships weeks of travel time and significantly reducing shipping costs. Now China's new canal threatens to disrupt this established order, offering a potentially shorter and more efficient route for certain shipping lanes. It promises a shorter, more efficient route for certain shipping lanes, which could shift the balance of global trade. This has sent ripples of concern through Washington and beyond, as policymakers and analysts grapple with the potential implications. The sheer scale of the project is staggering, reflecting China's growing ambition and its desire to reshape global trade routes. It speaks to China's growing ambition on the world stage, as the country seeks to assert its influence and capabilities. The canal will be a testament to Chinese engineering, showcasing the nation's ability to undertake and complete such a monumental project. It also highlights the country's hunger for resources and its desire to reshape global trade routes, ensuring a steady flow of goods and materials. This is not just an infrastructure project. It's a geopolitical statement, signaling China's intent to play a more dominant role in global affairs. The world is entering a new era, one where the balance of power is shifting and new players are emerging on the global stage. China is no longer content to be a passive player in the global system. It is actively shaping the future of international trade. It's building the infrastructure to support its growing economic might, ensuring that it can meet the demands of a rapidly expanding economy. And it's doing so in a way that directly challenges the established order, forcing other nations to reconsider their own strategies and priorities. The question is, will the world be ready for the consequences? As China continues to rise, the global landscape is set for dramatic changes. The Panama Canal has long been a choke point for global trade. Ships carrying goods between Asia and the Americas must pass through this narrow waterway. This gives Panama significant leverage in terms of fees and control. China's new canal offers an alternative. The new canal is strategically located. It will offer a shorter route for ships traveling between certain ports. This is especially true for ships coming from East Asian countries like China, Japan, and South Korea. These ships will be able to bypass the Panama Canal entirely. This will save time and money. The implications for global trade are significant. China's canal could reshape shipping routes. This could benefit certain countries while potentially harming others. Panama, for instance, stands to lose significant revenue if ships opt for the Chinese route. The new canal is not just about geography, it's also about technology. China is investing heavily in advanced port facilities and logistics networks. These will complement the canal and further enhance its efficiency. The goal is to create a seamless and cost-effective route for global trade. This will solidify China's position as a dominant force in the global economy. The construction and operation of this massive canal will have far-reaching economic consequences. This ambitious project, spearheaded by China, is set to alter the landscape of global trade in ways we are only beginning to understand. Some countries stand to benefit greatly from the new trade route. The canal promises to cut down transit times and reduce shipping costs, making it a highly attractive option for international trade. Others might face economic challenges as global shipping patterns shift. Traditional routes may see a decline in traffic, impacting economies that have long relied on them. East Asian economies, including China itself, are likely to reap significant rewards. The canal will enhance their connectivity to global markets, boosting trade volumes and economic growth. The canal will provide them with a faster, more direct route to markets in the Americas and beyond. This new route will be a game-changer for exporters looking to tap into the lucrative American markets. This will reduce shipping costs, making their exports more competitive. Lower costs mean higher profit margins and the potential for lower prices for consumers. Manufacturing hubs in Southeast Asia could also see benefits as trade routes shift. These regions might experience a surge in demand for their goods, leading to economic growth and job creation. However, the canal's impact on Latin America is less certain. The region's economic landscape is diverse, and the effects of the canal will vary from country to country. While some countries in the region might benefit from increased trade with Asia, others could suffer. The shift in trade routes might lead to reduced traffic through traditional ports, impacting local economies. Panama, in particular, faces a direct challenge to its economic lifeline. The Panama Canal has long been a critical artery for global trade, and the new canal poses a significant threat. The Panama Canal Authority will need to adapt to remain competitive, potentially by lowering fees or expanding its own capacity. Innovation and strategic planning will be key to maintaining its relevance in the face of new competition. The ripple effects will be felt beyond these immediate regions. The new canal will influence global trade dynamics, affecting economies far and wide. The canal could impact global commodity prices, shipping rates, and even manufacturing centers. Changes in shipping routes can lead to shifts in supply chains, affecting production costs and market prices. The global economy is intricately interconnected. A change in one part of the world can set off a chain reaction, influencing markets and economies across the globe. Changes in one region can have cascading effects elsewhere. The new canal is a prime example of how a single infrastructure project can reshape global economic landscapes. The true economic impact of China's canal will unfold over the coming decades. As trade patterns evolve and new economic opportunities emerge, the world will witness the long-term effects of this monumental project. Section 4, Washington Watches, U.S. Response and Global Reactions. The United States, long accustomed to being the dominant power in the Western Hemisphere, is closely observing China's canal project. This ambitious endeavor by China has not only caught the attention of policymakers in Washington, but has also sparked a broader debate about the shifting balance of power in global trade and geopolitics. The potential shift in trade dynamics and geopolitical influence has raised concerns in Washington. The Panama Canal has long been a critical artery for international trade, and any changes to its strategic importance could have far-reaching implications for global commerce. For decades, the U.S. has viewed the Panama Canal as a strategic asset. Its control over this vital waterway has allowed the United States to project its naval power and safeguard its economic interests across the globe. It has played a key role in American naval power projection and economic interests. The ability to move naval forces quickly between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans has been a cornerstone of U.S. military strategy. China's canal project challenges this established order. By creating an alternative route, China is not only seeking to enhance its own trade capabilities, but also to assert its influence in a region traditionally dominated by the United States. It raises questions about the future of U.S. influence in the region. Will the United States be able to maintain its strategic foothold, or will China's growing presence reshape the geopolitical landscape of Latin America? The U.S. response has been measured but wary. While there have been no overt confrontations, the tone of official statements and diplomatic engagement suggests a cautious approach. The U.S. government has expressed concerns about China's growing influence in Latin America. This region has long been considered America's backyard, and any significant shift in alliances or economic dependencies is viewed with suspicion. It has also emphasized the importance of transparency and fair competition in international infrastructure projects. The U.S. argues that China's approach often lacks these elements, potentially leading to debt dependency and reduced sovereignty for host nations. However, with China's economic clout continuing to grow, the U.S. has limited leverage to directly counter the canal project. China's Belt and Road Initiative has already established a significant presence in many parts of the world, making it difficult for the U.S. to offer a compelling alternative. Other countries are also carefully watching the situation unfold. The reactions vary widely, reflecting the diverse interests and strategic calculations of different nations. Some view China's canal as an opportunity to diversify trade routes and reduce reliance on existing channels. For these countries, the new canal could mean shorter shipping times, reduced costs, and greater economic opportunities. Others are apprehensive about the potential for increased Chinese influence in their regions. They worry that China's growing footprint could lead to a loss of autonomy and increased political pressure. The canal project has become a focal point for broader anxieties about China's growing global ambitions. As China continues to expand its economic and political reach, the world watches closely, weighing the benefits and risks of this new era in international relations. Section 5, Engineering Marvel. A closer look at the canal's capabilities. China's new canal is not just a feat of economic and geopolitical maneuvering, it is also a testament to the country's engineering prowess. The canal's design and construction involve overcoming significant technical challenges. The canal will require the excavation of millions of cubic meters of earth and rock. It will involve the construction of massive locks, dams, and artificial waterways. Engineers will need to account for a range of factors, including seismic activity, water levels, and environmental impact. China is employing cutting-edge technology to overcome these challenges. Advanced dredging equipment, precision blasting techniques, and sophisticated surveying tools are being used to ensure the canal's construction proceeds efficiently and safely. The project is a showcase for China's growing technological capabilities. The canal's capacity and dimensions are equally impressive. It will be able to accommodate some of the world's largest cargo ships. This will allow for the transport of vast quantities of goods, further enhancing the canal's economic significance. The canal's construction is a testament to human ingenuity and a symbol of China's determination to reshape the global landscape.